Okay, so we did our first step. Possibly you read the last slide yourself, but now I just want to show you how we put this all together, okay? So you might notice here that we have a little graphic organizer, setting, characters, and how that reveals something about the plot, okay? Remember when our steps to success in this screen, right? First, we read the dramatic piece. We analyze and identify the setting, characters, and plot. And then we determine what is revealed to the readers, right? What is this telling us about the plot in general? What is this telling us about why we want to keep reading? Okay, so let's go back to our organizer, and I want to fill this out, and I want you to watch me how I identify the settings and the characters. So I can see here that this setting, it is giving us the time of year, November 1945. Because remember, setting is not only place, but it's also time. We see dusty rooms, ragged curtains, tables and chairs overturned. Now, I know from my prior knowledge, right, that if the room is dusty and everything looks like this, right, this is telling me that probably no one has been here for a long time, right? That's my biggest inference. It's not a well-lived-in home. It's not a warm, cozy home. So that's the setting, kind of ominous, right? Now, who are my characters? Okay, so here is this person, Mr. Frank. I always like to write down my characters and how he is described. So he's looking slowly. I know that he's weak and ill. And that he starts crying. Well, I also know that any kind of description like that, this is indicating that he is very sad. We don't know why exactly, but we're kind of getting an idea, right? Okay, we have another character that's introduced right afterwards, Miep or Meep. I still can't get that right. She's Dutch, which is where she's from. She's only 22, so she's relatively young, but she's also pregnant. And she's described as being protective and compassionate. So I know that they must have maybe some sort of previous relationship. She cares about him no matter what, right? So she also might know something about why he's crying. So just by looking at the setting and the characters, right, and how they're described in the stage directions, right, which remember is this portion, and also in the dialogue, right, "Are you all right, Mr. Frank?" And then he quickly tries to stop crying and he says, "Yes, yes." That to me tells me he might be trying to hide something, or he's embarrassed, ashamed. We don't know yet, right? But we do know that what makes him cry is that he found this glove. So we know that something really sad or tragic must have happened here. And that's what's called driving the plot. That's what keeps you interested in the story, and that's what makes you keep reading. So we're going to keep reading this play. I want you to try and work on this on your own on the next scene. Okay?